So is there anything else you want to add about your product or the story behind the evolution of the product and where it's going in the future?
No, I mean, we're incredibly excited. The interesting thing with AI, so our device today is not considered a medical device by either Health Canada or the FDA in the US, because at this point, we're not claiming to predict, prevent, or diagnose anything. When we talk about fall prevention, we're not directly preventing falls. We're assisting the facility for them to be able to potentially prevent a fall. So if we can, again, getting back full circle to where we started with something like detecting movement in bed. Well, that's a detection that we're doing, and we're alerting a staff member to that so that they can, use that information to potentially intervene and hopefully prevent a fall. But we don't claim that alone is going to prevent a fall. However, AI, the wonderful thing with AI is that as we grow, as we gain customers, and we're covering more and more residents, the interesting thing is, what happens when we've got we're covering 500 residents or 1,000 or 10,000, in multiple different facilities, and maybe we've detected 5 falls in the same day. Now we have the ability, with looking at the data that we've collected, to say, even though they're across multiple different facilities, what did we detect an hour before that fall happened? What did we detect 6 hours before, or a day before, or 24 hours before, or a week before? And is there any correlation? These are things that are really hard for humans to look at that data. And again, the facilities only know what happened in their own facility. Nobody's really got this data today. They don't have the activity data for seniors that precede a fall. When we can correlate that, there's a real hope that we can find a correlation and see something in the activity data that we can actually say, with a high degree of confidence, when something happens that we can measure, this looks like a marker that precedes a fall. And let's elevate this resident to a higher observation level for the facility, because we believe that they're at a higher risk for an imminent fall. That comes later down the road. There's a lot of different work we're doing on the R&D side, and we're really committed to innovation and continuing to look for ways that we can help push the envelope for detection in terms of activity detection and reporting, that we will kind of continue to do. And on the AI side, we really, it's greenfield, blue sky opportunity, whatever euphemism you want to use. We don't know. I mean, we may be able to look at detected activity prior to a stroke, in addition to falls. These aren't things that are, and excuse the pun, on the radar today necessarily, but as we can integrate closer with the EHR platforms as well, we can start working with those groups and with the homes to say, well, we don't detect strokes, and that's not in our data set today. If that data is available to us through the EHR record, we can start looking backwards now and saying, were there any unique changes in activity prior to any number of health events for seniors? So it's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's probably one of the most interesting things about AI, is that we're going to all realize we're all creatures of patterns. And once there's enough information in there, we're going to be able to predict a lot of things. So where can people find more information about your product and your company?
So they can visit our website. That's the best place to go. It's www.elephascare. So it's ELEPHASCARE.com. And then if they want to email info@elephascare.com, if they have any questions or they'd be interested in seeing a demo for their for their long-term care or retirement community, we'd be happy to meet with them and provide a demo and show them how we can help them.
Well, I think it's great technology, very interesting application of AI, and really thank you for talking to us about that today. And maybe we'll talk again in the future and see how it's evolved.
Thanks, Dan. I really appreciate it, and love what you guys are doing as well. Just shining a light on all of the different technology and tools that are coming to market to help improve the quality of life for seniors.
Excellent. Thanks, Chris.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.